This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made out at the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. has the first down and more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. With the catch, it's Berger. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
It's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Butler. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. Fight. It's another broken tackle. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Finds room at the 30. You finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. the team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry up. Trying to find some room. It's Berger. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, tied. He will score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Ferguson.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Locates the tight end, it's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's got room to run. That run moves the ball across the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled in the tackle. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using his legs, it's Berger. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. And I think over time, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. He faces a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch made on the out route.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the handoff, they'll test to the right side here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He hands it to the back, running with purpose. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. He gets the first and still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Now they're running on the toss. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Russell. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Movement here from the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking right, this one caught.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to throw yet again. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And he throws his third interception of the day.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Defense is coming after him. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On the run, it's Connors. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Crucial red zone play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion sets up a second down. He'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Zone stop. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's tackled at the 21. That's how the drive will start. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. Makes a nice move there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Graham behind the line. It's Allen. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football, because this guy can make people miss.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. Some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Smith. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And now the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to scramble. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And then first down, right back to the running game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it for a 3-yard loss.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the running back takes the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash.
The catch is made, and he does get the foot down the road and catch a big gainer. A new set of downs after that completion.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. The pass is intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll feed the back again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throws it to the right. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Looking to throw. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Russell. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Catch is made. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking downfield, it's Smith. He's hit just before the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The comeback is on.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. Back to pass. It's Smith. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.